Good morning, everyone. We are back now with another video or random upload. This is my random upload number 3, and we are pretty much just going over updates that's happened in the past and that still haven't come to 2004Scape. Basically, I'm just going to go over the updates that I'm looking forward to the most. I could very well go over all of the updates, but then that would make this video much longer, which I don't want happening. I do want to try to keep this video around the 20-minute mark. Let's just get right into it though. For July of 2005, the update that I am looking forward to the most would be farming. Now, actually, it's funny, I never really cared much for farming. On my main account, I actually have a very low farming level. I think my farming level is like only 50. But on my Ironman account, because, I have to gather certain items in game, or actually all items in game on my own, a good way that I found to level up farming was through herbs, growing herbs. But yeah, farming would be the number one thing I'd be looking forward to, mainly because of that reason. I just got into it recently, and I actually find it pretty relaxing skill. It's a very relaxing skill, even though it takes a while to level up. The ability to stock up on your herbs or even any other item depending on what you're farming. For me personally, I do like to farm herbs, and yeah, that would be the reason why I look forward to that one. And by the way, the farming skill was released July 11th, 2005. This doesn't necessarily mean we'll get it on the exact date in 2026. We could very well get this sooner or even later. Okay, let's get into August though. The one update that I'm looking forward to the most would be the water birth island. And the reason being is because this actually provides more spawn points for the item snake grass, which is a herblore ingredient. As you guys know, or for those who don't know, it is the second ingredient for the prayer potion. So having more spawn points in game would be really awesome. And that's something that I will be definitely looking forward to. There's also rock crabs on Water Birth Island, if I'm not mistaken. This doesn't mean that Daganeth, Prime, or Rex, or Supreme would be available. They actually don't get released until a couple months after the August update. The honorable mention in August would be pretty much the Blast Furnace, I guess, which was on August 23rd of 2005. That would be the honorable mention one for sure. Let's go ahead and move into September. We are kind of moving through this pretty fast right now. We're already in September. By the way, guys, before we get into September, in my last video for January 2005, I totally forgot to mention the dragon plate legs and dragon plate skirt. I was going back to the updates here on osrs wiki and noticed that iron dragons and steel dragons did exist, and also the dragon plate skirt and dragon plate leg also existed then. So that's kind of cool. I wish I kind of mentioned that in the last update video, but it's okay. I just wanted to go ahead and quickly mention that for this one. Let's get right into September though. For September, we are looking at oh my god, you guys are gonna like this one. I'm actually gonna pull up the website here for this one because this one is just, I gotta show you guys this one. So as you guys can see, we have the Cook X option now, which was added on the 12th of September 2005. It says right here, the long-awaited Cook X option is finally available. Whenever you cook food on a range or fire, you will now see a little menu at the bottom of your window showing a picture of the item. Left click on it to cook only one, or right click if you'd like to cook several of them. That is going to be really nice for us in game. I know a lot of us is looking forward to that one, but unfortunately we still have quite a bit of time before we could get to that point in 2004Scape, but it's all going to be worth it. I feel the wait is definitely going to be worth it. But the honorable mention one for September, I would have to say, I guess the bang pin security feature. Bang pins were added just a couple of days after the Cook X option, which is on September 19th. 2005, they added the security feature of the bang pin. Okay, moving on to October 2005. Oh, okay, this is a good one. We'll go ahead and pull up this one for you guys as well. As you guys can see, we did get the fight caves on this date, October 4th, 2005, along with the fire cape as well. By the way, guys, we will be tackling the fire cape in 2004Scape as well, and the way I'm going to be doing that is through using just melee only. Yes, for anyone, before anyone says anything, it is possible to get to finish the fight caves with just using melee only. I actually did this on my Ironman account, the one that you guys just saw earlier ago. We use melee only. I do have a video on that, so for anyone who's interested in seeing that video, maybe just leave a like on the video here. If this video does get like 20 likes or more, that lets me know at least 20 of you want to see that. I'll go ahead and make that into a video as well. This is an old school RuneScape video though. It won't be 2004Scape. But yeah, we did it with just using prayer potions only. We didn't have any Ceradomin brews. We didn't have those super restores. We didn't even have purple sweets, I believe. And if we did, we didn't have very many. Definitely looking forward to this update in 2004Scape. Still quite a ways to go. So right now the year is 2025 for us, but in 2004Scape the year is 2004. So in 2026 we'll be in 2005, and then in 2027 we'll be in 2006, if that makes any sense. But anyways, let's get back into this update video again. The updates that I'm looking forward to for the rest of 2005. For November, sorry, we have on November 7th. We actually get the Dagonoth Kings release on this day. Yeah, November 7th, 2005, we have the Dagonoth Kings, which is the Prime, Rex, and Supreme. They finally get introduced in the game with the rings, of course. They have the Seers ring, the Berserker ring, I believe, I would like to imagine. But don't quote me on that. I think the Dragon Axe also gets released on this day as well. I'm not too sure. Actually, yeah, it does. November 7th, 2005. Let's go ahead and pull up the page for you guys once more. You can see there that the Dragon Axe was released on this day. That's going to be an awesome day for a lot of us. Another item, by the way, I had never received on my own in my RuneScape career. But let's go back to the Dagonoth Prime page here. Someone who I definitely would like to kill on my Ironman eventually, because he does drop, I believe, the Berserker ring, doesn't he? Where is it? This is his drop table. He does drop a good amount of talismans, but something that's not really exciting. Oh, he drops the Seers ring. Okay. So he drops the Seers ring. Does that mean the skeletal top is here as well? Or is that just new? August 1st, 2005. Interesting. Again, an item that I don't really care much for. It is a magic armor, so that would make sense why I don't really care much for. But we have the Fremenic helm and Fremenic shield, I think, which I don't think is tradable. No, it's not. Look at that, guys. It's not tradable. So that actually would be... Oh, apparently it was released in November 2nd, 2004. They get dropped by Fremenic guards. Okay, interesting. Does that mean the Fremenic shield also gets drops from Fremenic warriors? Yeah, that's really cool, guys. I didn't know that. And then there's the Mud Battle Staff. I don't know if this is new or not. Oh, it does get released on the day of the Dagonoth Kings release. The Mud Battle Staff gets introduced then too. Awesome. So yeah, there's so many reasons why I'm looking forward to this update in November. A lot of good items that get introduced into the game. I would like to think though Berserker ring got released the same day. You would think so, right? Yeah, November 7th we get the Berserker ring. Nice. Let's go ahead and go back to the game here. Honorable mention for November would be rat pits, I guess. It's funny actually. I want to go ahead and show you guys something here. I'm going to go ahead and back to the OSRS wiki page, and I'm going to show you something here about the rat pits. So I've never played this minigame, but apparently it's very dead content right now on old school RuneScape. It even says here on the page that it's dead content. Yeah, rat pits is one of the least popular minigames that is generally considered dead content. Playing the game will likely require bringing along another player, as there's rarely anyone else in the rat pits. I was going through this page and like I said, I'd never played this minigame, but it's funny that they added like a victory sound and a loss sound to the game. That's nice. That's funny. I didn't even notice the little meow at the end. But let's go back to the to the game now. Let's go right into December now, the last month of 2005. The Skeletal Wyvern was released on this day, December 12th of 2005. Definitely another Slayer monster to look forward to. It's kind of crazy to think that this Slayer monster here wasn't released with the Slayer skill, but I guess Jagex just didn't have the idea at the time. When the Skeleton Wyvern gets released into the game, I won't really have to worry about it being crowded because again, we have over what 10 servers right now on the game, 10 worlds. When I say servers, I'm talking about worlds here. Yeah, I'm not at all worried about, certain content in the game being crowded. They might be very well in the first couple of days, but after that, things will eventually settle down. Let's go ahead and quickly mention the update or why I'm looking forward to this Slayer monster. One of the reasons why I'm looking forward to this monster is because of the bones that they drop. They drop what they call Wyvern bones, and which does offer 288 XP when it's offered at the Ectofundus, but they also have a good amount of resources too. Like you have air runes, you have rune arrow drops, you have chaos runes, law runes. Now I'm not sure if the drops were also buffed here, but either way, the fact that they drop all these runes and rune arrows too make it a great monster to definitely, I guess, camp for a bit. But that is it for this video, guys. I do appreciate you guys stopping by again today to watch today's video. I will see you guys all in my next video. Again, if this video does get 20+ likes, I will go ahead and slap on that fight cage video, I guess, that I have of my Ironman where I did defeat Jad using melee only, and we'll go over that together with a commentary. And none of it's live commentary, but I'll go over it and I'll tell you guys what exactly was going through my mind and all this other stuff, what my strategy was and so on. Okay, you guys take care. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.